our dimension filter. So when a dimension is used to filter the data values, we say it to be as a dimension filter. Similarly, when a measure is used to filter out the values, we say it as a measure filter. So I think you guys remember that what is dimension and measure filter. So dimension filter is when the values are discrete, blue in color, then those fields when applied as filters are known as dimension filters. When the fields are continuous in nature, then those fields when used as filters are known as measure filters. So we'll see the difference, how does the difference comes when we use a dimension as a filter or a measure as a filter. So let me move to this dimension filter. So again, I have plotted this relationship between the sales of the products and their subcategories. Now, if I would like to filter them out based on dimensions, so supposedly dimension, since category is a dimension, it is a discrete variable. When I do it, it asks me what all values you would like to view. So I'm saying that all of them. Now, if I add over here, then what I get is I get an option. Okay, I get this filter and I can select any of the options. Okay, so I get these independent options and I can select them the way I want. I would like to see all the filters. I can say them. I would not like to see any filter. I would say only furniture. It will show me the furniture, the subcategory and sales related to the furniture products. If I say office, it will show me the values related to the office supplies. If I show technology, it will show me the subcategory and sales related to the technology category products. And when I say all, it shows me all. Apart from this, in case of filters, you can have filters the way you want. If you want to say filters as single value, you can do that. If you want them as drop downs, sliders, or multiple values, multiple drop down, you can choose any one of them. Let me choose as a single value drop down. So it will allow me to select any single value. Now supposedly if I select only office supplies, I get the related data. Now this was a dimension. It was a dimension filter. So in dimension filter, I get an option to select any one of the values. But in case of filter taken as measure, the stats would be different. So supposedly over here, instead of category, had I taken a filter which was continuous in nature, supposedly I would have taken over here I'm getting sales. So supposedly I'm taking sales as a filter. So when I take the sales as a filter, now over here I don't get an option to select all the relevant values, because in a continuous variable you get a range of values. So over here it asks me that what range of values would you like to filter out. So I'm doing some sum and doing next. So it says me that what is the sum of sales you would like to view. So I'm saying it, I would like to see all the sum of sales, supposedly greater than 90,000. Okay, I would take 90,000 or maybe a lakh. Okay, you can manually light. So I would like to see all the sum of sales greater than 1 lakh and up to the max. I have applied it and I've done okay. So it is showing me all the subcategories and sales where the sales is greater than a lakh. Now when I show the filter over here, now in this case, in case of a continuous variable, in case of a measure variable, you get the filter in the form of this slider. You get this continuous values and you can select what filter, like what range of values would you like to view. So that is the major difference between using a dimension as a filter and a measure as a filter. So in case of dimension, you get independent values which you can select. In case of measures, you get a range of values which you have to select. Another example of the measure field filter, I will tell you. This is, I have got a list of quantity of the products with the subcategory. So the highest quantity sold is of binders and lowest is that of a copier. Now if I would like to view them based on say profit, okay, so although the profit is not there in our visualization, but even if I would like to see them based on profit, I can simply say that show me all the products which are giving me at least a profit of 100 bucks. I apply it and based on my condition I'll be able to view this. So I'm adding it as a filter. So right now I have supposedly got these values. When I increase the profit to be at least say 50,000, somewhere close to 50,000, then see I am getting only copiers as the subcategory, because in rest all the products maybe the profit was not more than or even around 50,000. If I say, okay, give me all the products where profit is at least around 10,000, then I will get all of these products. So in this way, if you are using measure as a filter, you get a range of values to be selected in the filter. If you use dimension as a filter, then you get a set of values which you have to use as a filter. So I hope this dimension filter and measure filter are clear to you and the basic difference between the two.